What if I told you that the Arizona Cardinals genuinely have someone that can change the entire trajectory of their franchise, and he is not a quarterback? This is going to be a receiver we're talking about, a big body, 6'4" freak of nature, who's not only one of the best receivers in the draft class, I think he has a legit chance to be one of the best receivers of all time. Super insane, I know, but that's just the kind of prospect that I think this kid's gonna be, and genuinely, if he does get drafted to the Arizona Cardinals, it is the perfect fit for them. But to even acquire a talent like this, they're gonna have to do it in the NFL draft, which is still weeks away. We're still in the regular season, the playoffs haven't even started, so the seeding and the picks aren't even finalized, but as it stands right now, the Arizona Cardinals have the number 2 overall pick, and Carolina is the worst team in the NFL, but the Chicago Bears are getting that pick from them. So could they look at taking a quarterback? That is very possible. Justin Fields' play in the field hasn't been fantastic, and Caleb Williams is looked at as a generational talent. So if Caleb Williams is to go number 1 and the Arizona Cardinals do finish with the number 2 overall pick, then Marvin Harrison Jr. is very, very possible. And I genuinely don't think the Arizona Cardinals are in need of a quarterback. Let me go ahead and tell you why. The Arizona Cardinals currently have quarterback Kyler Murray, who people are honestly very uncertain with his future. I don't think the Cardinals think that, though. I genuinely believe the Arizona Cardinals have their franchise quarterback in Kyler Murray, and if Monty Austinfort and Jonathan Gannon believe the same thing, which I think they do, then the wide receiver pick makes perfect sense. Because Kyler Murray, when he had DeAndre Hopkins, was one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL, was even an MVP candidate at one time, and led this team to a record of 7-0. You surrounded him with one of the best receivers, you gave him a big body target, and things looked up for this offense. As it stands right now, they have Greg Dortch, Rondale Moore, and Hollywood Brown, who are all under 5'10". It's kind of hard to win football games when you don't have a big body receiver like that. And Kyler Murray even played with Larry Fitzgerald, the greatest player to ever put on an Arizona Cardinals jersey. And the player we're talking about today kind of embodies Larry Fitzgerald. Now, y'all probably think I'm tripping because Larry Fitzgerald is a top 5 receiver of all time, one of the greatest ever. And I know, but I genuinely believe that this prospect, Marvin Harrison Jr., is that transcendent, can come into the NFL and dominate at that level. This is insane praise. Larry Fitzgerald is one of my favorite receivers of all time. I get it. But when I tell you that the similarities are there, I mean it. Marvin Harrison Jr. stands at 6'4", 205 pounds. Just super big body, super big target, big receiver who is also freakishly athletic as well. Larry Fitzgerald, coming into the NFL, was 6'3", 218 pounds and super caked up. I ain't being sus, but if you know, you know. That man was got it.
Hey, yo, what the?
Back on a serious note, I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr., literally 6'4", 205, super athletic. In this season, he currently has 15 total touchdowns, 14 receiving, 1 rushing, and he even has 1,200 yards on the season. This is back-to-back 1,200-yard, 14 touchdown seasons for him. And when we talk about production, this man is the king of it. Even in games where it doesn't look like he is balling out, 3 receptions, 30 yards, still found his way in the end zone. 4 receptions, 25 yards, found his way in the end zone twice. These are his last 5 games, y'all. Ridiculous stats. As you guys see, 5 for 118, 6 for 123, 7 for 149. Look at all the touchdowns. The Arizona Cardinals need some of these in their life.
I need it!
We have not been finding the end zone very much. Kyler Murray genuinely is all the offense really has. And I know a lot of people aren't really fond of Kyler Murray, and a lot of people are super 50 on him, but I genuinely am telling you right now that I genuinely think he is the future. I think the Arizona Cardinals think the exact same thing. And if that's the case, Caleb Williams, Drake May, they shouldn't even be in consideration. I really hope they're not. Because if the Cardinals do end up passing on this talent in Marvin Harrison Jr., I promise you they are going to regret it so bad. When I tell you I don't dissect college football like that until the end of the season, and I've watched Marvin Harrison Jr. all season long. This is one of the prospects that I think Cardinals fans are very consensus on wanting. From what I have seen and in the games I've watched, I'm not an Ohio State fan. Don't get me wrong, I'm not even a college football fan. I'm from Arizona. ASU and U of A just aren't it to me. But I have been keeping my eye on Marvin Harrison and the Buckeyes, and this guy is so generational, it is ridiculous. If you don't believe me, I mean, go throw on the tape for yourself. Go watch a game. Ohio State currently has a record of 11-1, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is just a perfect target. And I promise you, Kyler Murray is so much better than Kyle McCord. So if you put him in this offense with the Arizona Cardinals and slot him in with Kyler Murray, who I believe is going to have such a bounce back season next year, this offense is going to do so many numbers, man. I'm telling you, James Conner, Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison, Hollywood Brown, Trey McBride. It's just weapons on weapons on weapons, and the Arizona Cardinals better not fumble this. And going back to the other thing, man, Kyler Murray, coming off an ACL tear, is struggling a little bit this season. I'm not gonna lie. So when I'm telling you guys that Kyler Murray's probably gonna have a bounce back, a lot of people are probably skeptical even hearing that. But with the struggles, I've seen enough from his performances so far. He's led a game-winning drive in his first game back, has a record of 1-2, and he didn't even take over the team when we had a bunch of losses, so this season's not even his fault. And he is coming off a major surgery, so the evaluation period does have to happen. But at the end of the day, I think he's a corner piece for this franchise. People are probably confused why I think a receiver is going to come in here and make such an impact on this team. I just haven't seen a prospect like this at the receiver position in so long. And I do believe that if the Arizona Cardinals do end up fumbling this, it's going to be like the Adrian Peterson situation where we ended up taking a left tackle. I believe it was Levi Brown. And yeah, this was also the draft that Calvin Johnson was in and Joe Thomas, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, at least we didn't end up with Jamarcus Russell. But I don't want to look back at a draft and be like, dang, we really missed out on a generational talent. And I really think that Marvin Harrison is going to be one of the best players in this entire draft, given why I'm saying the Arizona Cardinals should take him if we do end up with the number 2 overall pick. I don't even think we should trade back unless it's to number 3. And the team that's picking at number 3 better be the Patriots trading up for a quarterback. Because if it's not, no deal. And I mean that, like genuinely, I do mean that. If we end up trading the pick and we don't take Marvin Harrison, I'm going to be kind of upset. We have a lot of draft capital. We can build this team out, and Marvin Harrison would be the perfect first selection for this team. Start the draft off with a bang. Monty Austin-Fort, I believe in you. I believe in your direction for the team. I believe in the rebuild, but this is a player I genuinely believe that you cannot miss on. Obviously, you're probably not watching this video, but a lot of Cardinals fans want him. I believe the organization wants him, and if Kyler Murray is the future, this pick just makes too much sense. Cardinals, please don't fumble this. I think he's such a generational talent. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below how you guys are feeling about this. Do you guys think Marvin Harrison's going to come into the league and dominate? Do you guys think I'm just tripping? Marvin Harrison's not all that? Go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know. And also, if you guys are new to the channel and ended up enjoying today's video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL related content, so if you're a fan of either of those, this is the perfect channel for you. And also, 6,000 subscribers, and one of you guys is going to be walking away with this bad boy right here. Icy white DeAndre Hopkins authentic NFL jersey. If you guys want a chance to win, all we got to do is 6,000 subscribers by the NFL season, and as you guys see, it is just so clean. 6,000 by the end of the NFL season, and we're going to be giving that away to one of you guys. And also, I want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. I know this season has been rough, so I appreciate every single one of you guys for hitting that subscribe button, watching the videos. I genuinely appreciate it. I thank you guys so much for the support. It's much love. That being said, man, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.
And love is love, and hate is hate. To die's an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell you how it tastes.